les gusta que nos estemos juntando, porque todos los días vamos ganando. No quieren que los latinos anden despertando. Abre los ojos para ver lo que está pasando. No les gusta que nos estemos juntando, porque todos los días vamos ganando. No quieren que los latinos anden despertando. Abre los ojos para ver lo que está pasando. Abre los ojos y libra la mente. Pa' la verdad se mira sediente. Todos los días noticias te mienten. Políticos controlan cómo te sientes, pero no va a pasar tan fácilmente, porque muchos peleamos por nuestra gente. Un punto de vista que está diferente y lo voy a explicar más claramente. Aquí no estamos pa' las divisiones, pero los demócratas tienen otras intenciones. Nuestras ciudades andan en malas condiciones, gastando los impuestos por los 1,000 millones, sin buenas razones en otras naciones. Es tiempo de cambiar todas estas instituciones. Es tiempo de hacer unas decisiones.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Latino Free Minds podcast. This is Prime Time. I am Gio. This is my co-host Christian. Christian, how you doing?
Good. Coming to you live from the Western Hemisphere, the best hemisphere.
The best hemisphere, regardless of what they say at Davos. We'll be getting into that a little bit later.
The
I
only
think
hemisphere.
I might have misspelled that on the old
Ooh.
whatever. Who cares? It's not our shit.
How you been, Gio? How's it going?
Man, life has been a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, we had MLK Day yesterday.
Ooh.
R.I.P. to the king.
The king.
Civil rights leader. I know there's a lot of people out there that say a lot of different things about him, but I think the guy deserves his respect for the things that he did for this country. Moving on, a lot of things going on. But how have you
What's
been?
going on, Gio? A lot of stuff is going on. A lot of crazy stuff. Hey, it hasn't gotten any better since last week.
It hasn't gotten any better, but it is what it is. It is what it is. What's going on in your life, man?
Hey, man,
How's your
nothing
Tesla
much.
treating you?
Loving it. Young Carl over there last week kind
Carl
of
the
spooked
man.
me, right?
Mhm.
Seems like that stuff is gonna happen. It's gonna hit us
Dude,
right.
I'll beat somebody up if I have to pay taxes for my mileage on
Dude, they're
top
gonna
of
give
the
us that good
registration of
belly
my
punch,
car.
dude. Yeah,
But hey,
I love it though.
speaking of driving my Tesla, dude, it's been super foggy here in the valley.
Again, huh?
Thick. I'm talking super thick fog.
Dude,
Yeah, going to work has been scary. My wife drove up to Sacramento on Saturday
Ooh.
for a baby shower. Shout out to her
Yeah, yeah.
cousin and she's expecting twins with her husband.
Shout out to the twins.
On the way back, it was about 5 PM and it was already getting super thick from Sacramento all the way down to the Fresno area. So, a lot of appreciation to my best friend's wife who went with my wife.
Yeah,
Kept her
it's good to keep company, man. It's hard to see when you're driving through that fog.
It's hard
and
to
it's
see.
crazy. Where was I? I was in Galt last week, and yeah, that fog is the thick top.
Now, I'm gonna have to admit, Christian,
Mm.
I have the full self-drive. I paid extra for it,
Sure.
and it works great, except for
In
in
the
the
fog.
in the thick fog.
Ooh.
Light fog is okay. Most of the time I use it, it's okay, but yesterday morning, the fog was a little extra thick,
Thick
and
top.
yeah, it gave me a nice warning, an
It
annoying
gets
warning.
scary, especially when you can only see like maybe 5 feet in front of your car, and then Jill, you'll be in the second to last lane, right? Set before the slowest lane. And that slow lane, man, all those semi trucks, dude, are flying by, in the fog. Cause they know whatever's on the other side, I'm just gonna win. And I don't wanna say race these people are, but you know, we gotta lock this whole stuff with the semi trucks down, man, because the roads are a little dangerous right now, and the fogs aren't making it, any easier. So lock that down. Newsom, please.
Gavin Newsom.
Get rid of those 10,000 licenses.
I'm pretty sure he's not a fan of ours. Speaking of government, like Gavin Newsom, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on in Minnesota still.
Oh, Minnesota. Would you like some soda pop with that? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw somebody talking to was it like a pastor or a priest in the church in
Ooh,
Minnesota?
no, not
Little
aware.
little Mr. Don Lemon.
Oh, Don Lemon.
Why are
Was
you
he
gay?
harassing a church
Who
this
says I'm
week?
gay?
You are gay.
Oh, sorry. I had to push the button because Don
No.
Lemon.
Gee, was he harassing a church like this today or recently?
Dude, it was I think it was on Sunday because they had their service going on and the pastor was
Oh, why are you going to church? I don't know how gay people talk, dude, but
let's play the video. Do you want to play the
I'm
video?
Don Lemon.
It's yo, just for background on this. Um Don Lemon is in this church because this church apparently has some mix-ups with ICE. So the protesters are going into the church and protesting the sermons there at the church. So Don Lemon is there interviewing the pastor, um, getting in the mix because that's what happens in Minnesota nowadays. Everybody's going after ICE.
What is Don Lemon doing there? Chill, they can see that? So the audience can watch, or they're watching it?
How annoying! How annoying, dude.
I wish. I don't know, Gio.
I uh,
Don Lemon.
it just bugs me that he has the nerve to I don't know.
He's a sassy guy, dude. He's used to
He,
belly punch those guys.
well, he's like, I'm here to worship too. Yeah, I like to worship too in church, and the pastor's just like, can we just move on? Like we're trying to have service. Can you leave? I'm gonna ask
Why
you
is
to leave,
Don Lemon at my church right now?
dude. I,
Can you imagine any pastor being happy that Don Lemon is at? Would your pastor be happy if Don Lemon was at his church?
no, I don't know. My pastor might uh, see him initially as a soul that needs saving. My pastor probably has no idea who Don Lemon is.
That exactly. But you imagine, Gio, you're the pastor, you got your 40, 50 people, solid people coming to church, and you one day you wake up and you see Don Lemon in the back.
Yeah,
Sassy. Oh no, Don Lemon. Oh, uh, dude, what a
yeah,
nightmare.
dude. So this is life in Minnesota. ICE has been ICE has been getting a lot of attacks across the country. Um, have you seen all the protests like in LA? Um, dude, the
where to start, right, Gio?
I see. I'm coming at this really slow because I don't want to say the wrong thing. I've been watching a lot of videos
You love Iran.
of these ICE agents going around, and I know I said it last week um, with the ICE agent that stood in front of the car.
Mm,
Um, I said it last week that I hold the ICE agents accountable and the fact that they're getting paid, they're professionals, they should be trained on how to deal with people. You might not be trained for a traffic stop, and it almost seems like a traffic stop and you're having to deal with cars getting in front of you. But
yeah.
you should be trained enough to deal with people that are agitated. And I'm seeing all these videos where the ICE agents are getting blocked off or they're getting followed by people on foot, like standing in front of the ICE cars,
Hmm.
and they're like throwing stuff at the ICE vans. Why are they driving minivans?
Why don't they have? I don't know. I don't know.
Can they at least get a freaking Tahoe, like
Yeah,
aging Tahoe or something?
they should get them those cars. I mean, if people are already honking and giving up your position, they should get those cars that Kanye West was driving around.
Oh, the little tanks.
They're like little tanks with big little flap tires.
His Montana tanks.
Might as well,
Those
dude.
are actually pretty tight.
I'll be pretty safe.
um, so they're driving around in these minivans, and the protesters are following them around. I saw one video where the kid went and grabbed the wiper blade and broke it off, and the ICE agent started chasing after another one, and it was like, I didn't do it, I didn't do it. And then the ICE agent like stops chasing him, and then the kids turn around, and they're like, "Hey, f you!" and start throwing stuff at them again. People, get your kids.
Well, Gio, we really got to talk about this whole mob mentality, dude. Because I've been seeing, I think that's what we've been trying to say. We've been seeing some crazy stuff on the internet of people getting beat up first by the people protesting or
Oh yeah, because they're like,
anti-protesters.
I,
I
I
think there was
I
that
saw
one
that
guy that
the one where the
the
guy
guy
was
the
in the
guy's
back of
got to
the
be
car
ready.
and they come and grab him because they say he's conservative.
Well, I don't know, Joe. I don't know if it's the guy you're talking about, but the guy that I have in mind is, and I saw him maybe a month ago, maybe 2 months ago now, and he's been saying, eh, maybe saying, but I think he's been doing as well, and he's been burning a couple Qurans. I think it's
Oh
in
wow,
Canada. But this week, man,
I don't think you could do that in Canada.
I think they got him, Gio. They grabbed this guy and they started beating him up. And I just saw headshots after headshots after headshots. And, I mob mentality, dude. Don't you better be ready. You better be ready. You say you're gonna burn the Quran. They they attack. So yeah, Gio. It's a little dangerous out there.
I don't want to say anything too controversial.
Ooh, say it, Gio.
Eh,
Daniel would want us.
I'm not gonna
The
say
Daniels would
nothing
want
then.
you to say it.
Daniel would not want me to say. um. So Trump came out today.
Who did?
Donald Trump.
What was that old man saying?
He came out
She.
in a press conference in response to the protest.
Does he have the list yet?
What's list?
Oh, sorry.
The Epstein list? Never happened, man. Why are you still talking
Dude,
about
why are we even talking about it? Who brought it up?
it? No, it's he brought receipts on what the ICE agents operations are about.
Ooh.
So I got a little clippy on Donald Trump coming out and talking to
I'm
the
coming
media.
up.
Uh, you got to remember these ICE agents. They're out here on a mission. They're trying to get a job done. So Donald Trump came out and said who they're trying to capture.
Ooh.
Let's bring a little Donnie Trump in here.
I hope they don't look like me. I hope the people you're trying to capture don't look like me.
Maybe a little bit.
Maybe no.
This one has a mask. This first one has a mask. Let me hit play on it. Did you hear that? He said vicious. Many of them murderers.
Vicious. I hope so.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh,
I think that was a picture of me. Wait a minute. Nah, that was
nope.
me.
Just
Damn.
another guy from Tren de Aguas.
Can't hear anything he's saying.
Nah?
Mm-mm.
Ah, well, it's a good thing you chimed in here.
What's up, guys?
How's it going, Daniel?
It's going. It's going. Thought it was. I didn't work yesterday, so I had one of those. Thought it was Monday today, but it's not.
Shit, dude.
We have the producer in our ear right now, and unfortunately, we had to bring him on.
Unfortunately.
What's up, Daniel? So we couldn't hear the audio?
I couldn't hear it. I could hear one of us breathe. I didn't want to say it.
Wow, it's gay.
It's a dope shirt.
I saw like
That is a
7
nice
guys.
shirt. Man, I got all these videos for nothing then.
Jill, you got all those videos for nothing. You try to bring out the wham, and we're looking like
Man.
ham.
You're gonna have to next time. You're gonna have to actually like download them and then just
No,
pop them in.
I did that. I did download the videos,
What?
and the program that we use does not like
Ooh.
the format that they come in. And I was like, I'm not
Oh,
gonna take half an hour to convert the videos to.
just do it on CapCut next time.
Hell no. To the no,
Thank you,
no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no.
Fa! Fa! I need that sound.
Oh man.
So, again, we've got those shirts in, Daniel. The lead shirts, they are no longer on pre-order. They have you've shipped plenty of them out already, right?
Yeah, we're on our what is it, like third batch?
Ooh.
It's probably gonna be the last batch. So
It's going good.
Ooh.
It's going good. I like those. I like those. Let's not take them out of rotation yet. Do we have any of the old shirts left?
a little bit, not a lot. A lot of them went out when we went to Visalia in October. So
Ni
Yeah.
modo.
yeah,
Well, let's keep jumping through this news
Yeah,
here.
Jill, go on.
We're-
What
we're
else
talking about-
happened?
We're talking about the Minnesota. Hey, no, switch back. Who did that?
I didn't do it.
Oh, whoa. Producers.
I'm not getting paid for this episode, guys. We're talking about Minnesota, and it's
Oh.
so good that you jumped in, Daniel, because I want you to hear about this. And I know we have some law enforcement in the audience. I know you're gonna want to hear about this too. Minnesota police chiefs stand together in a press conference, and they say that ICE is racially profiling in Minnesota and asking for
Minnesota.
citizen documentation, including from off-duty police officers. What's up with that, dog?
The Minnesota did that?
Yeah.
Oh man, I mean, obviously,
These are allegations.
So I'm
Yeah.
I haven't
anti-police.
seen evidence.
okay, no, but one thing,
I
obviously,
think it does happen, though. You don't think it happens?
probably, but I think that obviously we wouldn't want that to happen. I don't think we want ICE out in the streets just be like, let me see your papers. I would imagine that. I think what a lot of people were hoping for was just targeted. I'm gonna get this predator, which they are trying to do. So there's a lot of factors that go into why all this crap is happening, because they're trying to get certain predators and stuff like that. And then you get all these people that are emotional
Hmm.
and want to be warriors, interrupt all of that. And then now you have this whole, for lack of a better word, shit show in Minnesota.
Yeah, you see that video where the guy pulls up. I think the second car he pulls up to, I think it's an ICE agent, and he goes, "You guys are beeping and hollering to protect a predator, a sex offender."
Oh yeah, I did see
Crazy.
that one.
Yeah.
No, well, I mean, I did the reel about the last raid they did in California, and just I shot off all the examples of the type of people that they were picking up, and
Mhm.
none of them were good. Now, I've said this many times, is our sanctuary laws do not help, because there's a perceived innocent immigrant that's
Mhm.
here that's illegal, right? By people. Um,
It's a mouthful.
You know what,
Pause.
Daniel? I'm gonna cut you off, man, because I don't like the word innocent. Yeah, I mean, uh,
just talking like them.
you're here illegal,
Mhm.
so by law you cannot be here.
An
Yeah.
illegal, innocent
Let's just be honest about it,
immigrant.
because I know we have some listeners that are not brown like us. Um, Aside from them not being here legal, I think the important thing is when we went out and voted, those of us that voted for Donald Trump, or those of you that voted for Donald Trump, 'cause
Ooh,
maybe
you.
I voted for Kamala. I don't know. I don't know. Um, those that voted for Donald Trump when they thought of what ICE was going to do, I think a lot of them figured that we would be going after the criminals first. You only have so many ICE officers when you're dealing with operations. Do you really think they're going to be going door by door like the Gestapo? Not really. Not
No.
really. You don't expect that. You don't expect like what they were doing. Do you remember what they were doing in Arizona a few years ago, where they were actually stopping and checking people that might have brown skin for
Mhm.
their papers? But that was local law enforcement.
Mhm.
That wasn't ICE doing that. So for me, I do want to see the evidence that ICE is doing that, because I think it needs to be called out. I
Mhm.
think it's inappropriate. They shouldn't be doing that. We have targets that need to be picked up. Now, I do understand also that this happens to be a sanctuary state, and law enforcement is not cooperating with immigration customs enforcement.
Yeah.
So, rock and a hard place type situation where ICE needs to pick up a bad criminal. Some of these being child sex offenders, murderers, as what the president was showing the pictures in the video that we were showing, which didn't have audio. He was basically saying, this is a criminal. This one is a international criminal. This one is a convicted murderer. This one is a, and he's going through the list, and these are the people that when ICE is going out there rolling deep, these are the people that they're going to pick up. Now, why do they roll deep? It's because they're not just picking up one person. That's the reality. Because when these sanctuary states, sanctuary cities have these criminals, instead of handing them over, they let them free. Now ICE has to go find them, find out where they're at, and more than likely, there's going to be other illegals there. That's why
Turns
they
out
roll.
predators and pedophiles like to hang out.
Well, that's where it gets
They
into,
like to group.
like Daniel said, the quote unquote innocent illegal aliens.
Yeah.
I don't personally. I know people have seen my clips online. I don't have a huge problem with us not focusing on the illegals that are here, that are working hard, under the table, raising their kids, um, just doing things the right way, right? I mean, it's not right because you're not going through the legal process, but you're living right. They got me. Um, So I personally I don't have a problem with illegals. Um, eventually there's a chance that you could get caught. I have family members that have been caught.
You're gonna get caught.
I have uncles that have been deported, aunts that have been deported, cousins that have been deported.
You're gonna get caught,
They
and
make made their way back. It was in the 90s, the 80s, 90s, 2000. I think my dad was deported in the 70s. This
But
isn't new, people. This
that's
isn't new.
something that we like you said, it's not new. We understand. We grew up understanding that. So
It's just a lot of
it's
attention on it.
it's a lot of attention, but nowadays people seem entitled to be here because
entitled.
they show up and get all kinds of free stuff.
Right.
Especially when you stop and think of, the couple family members that I know that have been deported, usually have been deported after a DUI, you
It's
know?
always something, yeah.
It's not like, "Oh, I was picking up cans at the community service place and I got taken." From there, it was, I hit 2 other cars and I went back home in a police car.
Mhm.
It's just something that like I said, there's many layers to it, many angles to it, and yeah, you don't want ICE just asking random people for identification or proof of citizenship, right? Especially if you're a citizen, you don't want that, but you also have to take into account that when Biden was in office, what, over 20 million people came in unvetted. So it's a lot mixed in together. And like you said, people voted for this to happen. Um, and that's one of those things where it's like, yeah, it probably wasn't gonna look nice. It's not gonna be palatable. But now you have the protesting and the people getting in the way of ICE, attacking them, and just making it even harder and ugly. It looks uglier than it probably should be. And again, I go back to sanctuary laws kind of contributing to that because, like Christian said, it's if you had a family member you knew that wasn't here legally, got a DUI and got deported. It's like, well, he got deported. He's not here.
Yeah.
Nowadays, he gets a DUI and he's back on the road.
Mhm.
Within a couple weeks. That is part of the problem. That's how I kind of. It's a lot to it, but what can you do?
You know, when it comes to ICE, the federal government has been expanding partnerships with state and local law enforcement throughout the country. Um, Supporters say it boosts enforcement capacity, and critics say it harms community trust. Um, some independent tracking shows cooperation has expanded substantially since early 2025. So there are agencies that are working with ICE to help.
Well,
But
I'll give you I'll
it
give you
doesn't matter if it's not happening in the sanctuary cities, right?
well, so yeah, because San Jose just banned, ICE from using its properties, so parking
But that's
those
you expect that out of California, a place like San Jose. You expect that out of Minnesota to get all their police chiefs together and say they're not going to help. It's like it's expected. It's not surprising.
San
yeah,
Jose.
San Jose.
Who's from San Jose, isn't it?
ICE can't park at the
Swalwell.
can't use the Great America parking lot anymore.
Swalwell doesn't live in California, I heard.
Swalwell's a lame dude.
Dude,
Bang, bang.
speaking of Swalwell, did you guys see the clip with Swalwell?
Nah,
Can't show it here, apparently.
Which one was it? Because
We
where
won't be
he's
able to get
saying
the audio on.
where he's
It's
saying ICE won't be able to do their jobs if he's governor or something like that.
basically so.
oh, I saw that. He's like, "Good luck walking to work."
Yeah, he said he wants to. If he becomes the governor, he's going to revoke ICE agents' driver's licenses.
Well,
Good luck
there's
driving to work, assholes. That's what he said. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I would never use that word. That's what he said.
but that's dude, that makes me upset because it's the same shit we've been talking about from day one. He's just saying that to say it to sound like he's
Mhm.
fighting for something, but
He's talking.
he wouldn't have no authority if he was the governor. No governor does.
What's a
'Cause
federal
there's
agency, right?
exactly, supremacy clause. That's why when Scott Wiener
Okay.
gets the bill passed that they can't wear masks, it does nothing. It sounds nice. That's all they do things that sound nice, and people cheer it, but nothing changes.
Yeah, because I think one of the things that he was gloating around is like, and I'm one of the guys that put a policy that still stands today. I don't know what he implemented, but yeah,
Hey, it's Swalwell, the Fang Fang.
yeah, that's Fang
Mhm,
Fang,
Oh,
Fang Fang.
mhm.
yeah. For those that don't know,
Yeah,
Fang Fang is the Chinese girl that Swalwell was dating. Turned out to be a Chinese spy. Good job
Mhm.
with that one,
Good
Swalwell.
job, dork.
Hey, there's a couple topics that big topics that we have today, and I want you guys to choose which direction we go in first. Do we want to talk about Davos, the Economic Forum, World Economic Forum,
The
or
hell is
do we
that?
want to get
Okay,
into this is Donald Trump's 1 year anniversary as 47?
I'll talk about that.
Oh,
Davos is gay.
Mr.
Davos is
Swalwell, you so big, Mr. Swalwell.
We will have to touch on Davos though because
Tell us what your nuclear codes are, Mr. Swalwell. Oh, Mr. Swalwell.
we just lost like 7 sponsors.
Oh, Mr. Swalwell, where's the bases at? In the cornfields.
Oh, I got the wrong guy.
Oh, put it in my wonton.
So
Go on, Jill.
first year of Donald Trump. Let's talk about some of his accomplishments, guys.
Ooh.
Let's talk about immigration because we're already talking about immigration. Let's talk about some of the things that he's done that we might be overlooking when we keep thinking about Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Since Donald Trump has come in office, he's done something spectacular. We had a huge flood of immigrants, illegal immigrants. Well, they're not illegal; they're not here yet, right? A huge flood of immigration and refugees coming to the border. The border, since Donald Trump has taken over, is now closed. It is virtually closed, near zero, near zero. The border wall construction has resumed. Catch and release has ended. Remain in Mexico reinstated. CBP 1 repurposed for self deportation. Do you guys remember what CBP 1 was?
It's to set up your appointment to get in the country without getting checked.
Exactly. So it's like your asylum paperwork and stuff. You can have it all done before you come in. It's been repurposed for self deportation. So you can use the app to book your flight back home. That's pretty messed up. Oh man.
I hope it's on Rinky Dink planes, Nothing nice.
Refugee resettlement suspended and reduced. So people come in here looking for refugee status.
He said you better be South African.
We're holding
Say
off
that.
on it. Did he say that? You got to be
No,
South
he didn't.
African.
He didn't
Better
say
have
that.
the
but-
white skin.
Yeah, he said I think the Boers.
1.9 million people have self-deported.
1.9 million people have self-deported.
Shout out
That's
to
good
you
amount.
guys.
Good job, guys.
That's the low of the game.
ICE,
Go home.
ICE has only deported 622,000. So the self-deportations are working faster than ICE.
Well, dude, those
I'm
Christy
curious.
Nome commercials are a little scary, dude. You're watching some football and then you see Christy Nome go, "You see that? That's you. That's gonna be you." And
I'm
it just
curious
shows
if there's like
on
a
the
chart.
tarmac.
I'm curious if there's a chart that shows like when everybody went back. Like, did everybody self-deport right before Christmas?
It's a good time, dude. Tickets are expensive.
Mhm.
There's
And summers in
You
Mexico.
remember? You remember before Trump was president, he brought up the fact that there was like I believe it was 152,000 missing children that have crossed the border that we just lost track of after they came into
Mhm.
the country.
Right.
They have found over 13,000 of those missing migrant children. Uh,
Pretty good. We gotta find the kids.
Unaccompanied minor crossings at record low. You have to remember when it comes to border crossing, a lot of these minors that come over unaccompanied, their parents think, "Oh, let me send my child up there for a better life." Maybe they have another parent here. What happens a lot of times is when the coyotes get them, they take those kids and they bring them over under trafficking.
Hmm.
So, um, scary life for a child crossing the border. It's also scary for women. I think they said like half of the women that immigrate here to the United States illegally are sexually abused.
Fa!
Fa!
No.
Yeah, that no,
Mhm.
that is a messed up
Yeah.
statistic.
Yeah.
Um Birthright citizenship. The executive order was signed to end birthright citizenship. I think that one's been challenged though. That one's sitting with the Supreme Court. Do you guys think that'll stick? I don't think it's gonna stick.
No.
Personally, I'm not a fan of removing the birthright citizenship. I know that MAGA culture, the influencers online, loved it. They made it seem like it was, oh man, this is the best thing he could have done because he did
I
it
had to
statewide.
pretend. I was like, yeah, that's hella sick.
Yeah,
Get it
cool
out of
guys,
here. I was like,
cool. No, I did. I never did that. I think it's stupid. As an anchor baby, I think it's I think it's retarded. Crime. Uh, Crime. What has Donald Trump been doing for crime? You guys noticing a lot
he
less
fixed.
looting there in the Bay Area?
No, but I think he fixed Ohio. I
Fixed
think he fixed
Ohio,
Ohio. I think he fixed Washington. I think he fixed Memphis. Um,
Memphis. I was thinking, what's the name of that town in Tennessee?
Memphis.
Human smuggling networks targeted. Cartels sanctioned and designated as foreign terrorist organizations. Gang member deportations have been highlighted. Lake and Riley Act signed into law. You guys remember the Lake and Riley Act?
Yeah, that one's sad.
Um,
Say it.
was so what happened to Lake and Riley with an illegal immigrant that had multiple priors,
Mm-hmm.
right? Um, Raped and killed her.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, just terrible. Um, she's the one that is always brought up when people talk about immigration. The immigration
mhm.
DOJ directed to seek death penalty for certain crimes by illegal immigrants. I don't know if that's gonna pass because you're essentially killing another country's citizen, which countries don't like that.
We can't do that.
I don't even know why they have due process.
Did you guys see that? I think
Well,
they got like a spy
I
that
you know
was
I
given.
I didn't see that. Wait, when it's a
Are you
spy,
talking about the Chinese naval guy, or
Yeah, I guess giving some stuff back to China. I don't know. What do
Mhm.
you do to that guy? We kill him, right? We fucking hang him, no?
that's different to me. When it's
I mean,
spy, that's
Is it
different.
different?
you
Is it?
should, you should.
Yeah,
Like, dude. I don't know if it's because what we working, but I don't understand how people that aren't here legally have due process other than we'll send you back where you're from.
well,
Yeah.
with due
That's
process,
that's the due process you deserve
Oh,
in
they
Mexico.
crashed your car, and you're bringing this up to me, and you're illegal.
I heard a couple lawyers arguing about due process, And they brought up an interesting point with due process. Due process doesn't mean you get your day in court. Due process just means that you are due whatever process is the correct legal action. So if the correct legal action is uh,
Deport.
deportation, then you are going to be deported.
Yeah.
So
Should be easy.
Omar Abrego, was that his name? Gilmar Abrego? Something like
Kilmar.
Gamer.
More like
that. Hey, whoa! I don't want to get sued.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, he beats his wife multiple times. She reported it. I didn't.
yeah, she called and I didn't.
She cried for him though. She's a dumbass.
No, seriously.
Yeah, seriously.
Women that are abused often go back to that situation. It's hard for them to get past that, but I hope that
Pretty
if it
easy when
happens,
they send his ass out of the country.
yeah, when he's gone, he's gone. If it happens again, I hope she has the strength to stick with her, being able to escape that situation. God bless her. Sanctuary
nugget.
jurisdictions have been targeted, which is another thing that Donald Trump had mentioned in that clip that I played earlier that nobody could hear. Is he's really going after these sanctuary jurisdictions, unlawful. He says some of the things, more things under 47, affordability. How's the affordability going?
Eggs are cheaper.
Oh man, you gonna bring that guy up? I don't like that guy.
Homan's pretty cool, dude.
I don't like him.
Dude, Homan's pretty cool, dude. He's just mad he got your cousin.
It's personal. It's personal.
Who's that guy? Is that Trump putting that medal on him?
Oh dang, that's Obama, man. I thought it was
Gotta be
Somali
AI.
guy.
That's AI,
Oh.
right? Artificial intelligence generated.
You wish.
Dang, Barack Obama gave him the, what is that? The Medal of what?
It was like Medal of
Obama.
Freedom or something like that.
Presidential
I think that's what
Medal
they're
of
called.
Freedom.
What do you get that for?
Being
Deporting
dope.
people?
That's what he got it for.
So affordability, inflation is down. Not that it's been reversed, but the percentage is down.
I
Job.
don't know. My In-N-Out burger got expensive.
I'm not feeling that one yet.
My In-N-Out burger.
We'll
Prices
come
went
back.
up at In-N-Out.
My
We'll
double
come back to that
double.
one.
There was a different price today. Maybe
What?
I haven't gone In-N-Out in January of 2026.
What happened at In-N-Out?
I don't know. I think I paid an extra $1 or $2 or $3. I don't think it was the usual price of $12.59 for a double.
$12.59 at In-N-Out? I've never.
Yeah, that's my price. I don't know what you guys
Look,
are paying in the valley.
Hold on.
Fucking paper straws now.
This inflation
Everywhere.
one, maybe it hasn't gone up, but we're steady. my groceries are fucking steady. They haven't dropped in price.
I'm gonna say they're
Uh,
steadily going up.
Mine have
too.
gone down. I gotta say, the price of eggs alone has brought my bill down. But meat, come on, man. Donald Trump, we need to eat some meat.
Pause. Hell, but I hear you,
No
dude. That
diddy.
brisket's expensive, dude. I was at Costco the other day and they were like $120, dude, a brisket.
I forgot where I was, and I was looking at where was I? At a store, and it was like a workout jacket, and it was like $100. Oh, sporting goods.
Say it.
And hell no.
Say This is my favorite
The
store.
sporting
I
goods
love
store.
dicks. Fair to say it. It's my favorite
Pause.
store.
It's like-
DSG.
It's like, $80, $100. It's like it's a sweater,
And the AJ,
and then the one at Target was like 70. So I'm like,
No.
shit.
Daniel, but the tag at the DSG, the little tag where it has a price, it says made out of recycled materials.
Mm-mm.
It's a North Face, but it's made out of A bunch of Reebok sweaters. It's like, get out of here.
I don't know. We'll circle back on that one in a few months.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Here's some great things, right?
Got 3 more years.
Stock market record highs highlighted. Gas prices are down.
I don't know. I lost my Bitcoin.
No tax on tips unless you
Not
live
in-
in California.
Not in California.
No tax on overtime
Not in
except for in
California.
California.
Sorry, Christian.
No tax on Social Security except in California. Most favored nation drug pricing executive order and pharma deals. I think that one's a great one.
I cannot afford to get diabetes. No, well, my friend just texted me the other day, and he was, oh, yeah, never mind.
Allegedly, the dollar dominance has been strengthened. That's what he said. I don't see that happening.
Well, that's
I've been watching Davos, and I do not think that the dollar is as strong as it once was. Maybe the yen. Is that what the Chinese use? Whatever the Chinese is using, the yen is through the roof right now. I'm telling you that right now. If you can invest in China, do so.
what the hell? You sound like fucking France. What the hell is that? Invest in China.
If you can invest in China, yeah, man. I will get to those guys in a little bit.
If I was wearing
Well-
sunglasses, you guys saw that?
His
Who?
boyfriend beat him up.
Oh, Macron?
That's what
His
Candace
or
said.
his husband.
Who? Macron?
Yeah.
Or his daddy. His daddy handler.
Well, I saw that
His husband beat him again, supposedly.
It's messed up.
that's
Dude.
a bony hand,
Allegedly.
dude. That knuckle's gonna.
Yeah, but the if you look at the liberals, they're like, "Oh, look how cool Macron came in. He's got Joe Biden vibes with the aviators." It's like, shut up, get off. Foreign policy, national security. We have the Golden Dome Missile Defense Plan. Do you think that'll ever get done? I don't think that's ever gonna get done.
If
You got the
Israel lets us.
plan. Yeah, with the
Maybe
Iron
over
Dome
Minnesota.
over the whole United States, though. NATO spending target increased to 5%. I don't think that's enough, Donald Trump. I know 5% is a flex when you talk about other presidents, but personally, whatever their fair share is, plus we need some interest back. We need some money back. If that is in the form of Greenland or Canada
Are we gonna invade Greenland?
or Cuba or Mexico, we'll take it. Peace through strength, conflict claims. Increase military investment, modernization. New jets.
I do like jets.
Ooh, man.
I do like.
I wonder
like
if all the equipment we
B2s.
used in Venezuela was new. That'd be sick.
I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
So you guys, Christian, you got Mexican in you. What are you, Gio? You Mexican?
Pause, dude. You got a Mexican in you.
I'm Mexican.
Okay.
Gio's got a Mexican
I'm gonna
in
ask
him.
you guys a
My
question.
parents were from Mexico.
'Cause when you
But
talk-
I am 100% American.
Because when you guys talk about foreign, have you guys ever worried about what happened in Mexico with their government?
No. A little bit. A little bit. Only because they're our neighbors.
I pretended to care that one time they were killing all their
The students.
all their. Well, there's that.
All their-
There's that.
all their
time.
candidates?
Look, when it's a
There's that time
humanitarian
in
thing,
South
that,
Africa.
Seriously, have you guys ever cared
Sad.
about that? Where it affected you? Where it affected the way you vote here?
no.
Because
No,
it
why
doesn't.
would it?
Okay. Okay. So when people tell me we have to get involved in Iran because we have Iranians living here, you live here now. Can we like fix this shit here? If not, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I look at shit differently. But if you're in California, you're living here. Let's turn this bitch around. I've never once in my life cared about what the government in Mexico did.
No.
It never affected the way I voted. So if a foreign country that you no longer live in affects how you vote here, mm, that doesn't sit well. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think we need to defend Iran with everything we got. No, man, I don't know. I
You know,
guess
when
I
it comes to Iran, who we've been threatening to go to war with since I was in, like before I was born, like 2007. You know what I mean? Um, I I have two I have two opinions here. Let me get them both out. California and politicians in California, like California GOP, should not give a damn about what's going on in Iran because you can't even win here. And I've called it out on Instagram when they put out their little video, and that made me
That's
upset
what I'm
because
talking about.
I thought
they dropped an
you
Iran video.
you guys dropped videos for Proposition 50 the week of the vote. Everybody's already voted. But Iran, before most people even heard about what was going on in Iran, you guys already had a video out. Crazy.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did, dude. Yeah, they did. It's kind of how I found out about what was going on. No, I found out about Iran because I watched a certain very popular Iranian on a podcast. Well, he's not really Iranian. He's Armenian. Um, but
He ain't there.
he ain't there. I think when it comes to a foreign country, especially an enemy like Iran, I mean, they're not our friends. They're not our buddies. And they are um, allegedly um, sponsors of terrorism. Then we should probably be involved at a certain level, but it shouldn't be visible. Like if the CIA is in there doing regime change, then which probably happens all the time,
Probably happen all the time.
then let the CIA do CIA things. But do I want the country to go to war with Iran? Hell no. We don't need another war. Are we going to go in there in the dead of night and swap them out like we did with Maduro? I don't know. Maybe. Um, you know, I get that there's a lot of controversy. I know a lot of conservatives, not majority, but I know a lot, um, are what's the right word? Skeptical on the situation because Iran is a sponsor of terrorism in a certain blue star country, a blue star flag country. Um, so I get that there's a lot of skepticism
Somalia?
there, but Iran has not been our friend for years. Even though we've sent them pallets of cash, they're not our homies.
Hmm.
I don't know, Daniel. What do you think? Because
I don't know. I thought we blew up their fucking shit. Didn't we?
We did.
I don't even know if that lady that got shot in the face actually died. I didn't. Did you see?
I don't know. I'm just saying. There's a lot of stuff that can be fixed here before we start trying to continue to fix other countries. And I think that's the frustration that a lot of people have with
We're gonna get a
right
lot of
now.
hate at the
Good.
and
That way
and, I,
they can think.
I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it because to me there's a new thought process in the Republican Party, and that's our thought process, the Latinos. Um, I hope that a lot more Latinos get out and start voting. I hope that they take more responsibility in being educated voters and start calling this stuff out because a lot of us, like you said, most people I don't think really care about what's going on in Mexico. They don't really care about what's going on in Iran. They care about what's going on here. and we do not have it together. Um, I'm just gonna go through this list real quick. I'm not gonna give too many details. But let me push through this list on Trump first year. Energy, drill baby drill. We're back, baby. Um, we have as far as infrastructure, Anwar, um, offshore leasing restrictions revoked, reduced and ended preferential treatment for wind, record oil and gas production claims, Gulf of America, trade and manufacturing. We've updated some trade. We've updated trade agreements. Tariffs have been used as leverage, including fentanyl-related claims, reshoring manufacturing, investment claims. So we're trying to bring manufacturing back. I don't think it's fast enough, Daniel. I saw your eyes when I said manufacturing. You were like, "Fuck that. That's bullshit.
I hear you,
It's not
Gio.
enough."
Where's the list, dude? 1 year. Where's the list?
I want to see more. I don't think it's enough. I'm going through this list and I'm like,
Yeah.
when In and Out prices have gone up, we still have a problem.
I don't know. Dude, I just see the. I don't know. I don't like to be like a downer or pessimistic, but when it comes to the midterms, the other party usually gets the control back in the midterms. If that happens in November, which more than likely will, because that's just how it always swings, Trump won't do anything at all his last 2 years because he's not going to have a House or a Senate, either one. And
Yeah.
you need them both. So I'm frustrated because I don't know what the hell. I think I saw Mike Johnson was like talking to the fucking European Parliament today.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, like, why are they not here passing all these things? What are we like? Come November, you're gonna lose the House or the Senate or both, and then we're just. I mean, it's fine. We're just in it now, I guess, where nothing's gonna get done. Might as well get used to it now.
Daniel, we lost a lot of time in this next section. This next section is gonna maybe put a little bit of focus on why Donald Trump has been preoccupied. Government institutions, they had been weaponized, and Donald Trump is trying to make sure that they are no longer weaponized for
Wasn't that what Bongino went in for? In
allegedly,
cash?
allegedly.
Where
Uh,
are we at now? Now Bongino's just blocking people that disagree with him.
yeah. Well, Bongino stepped down, didn't he?
Yeah. What did he do?
Federal workforce downsizing claims and the DEI access across federal government. Merit based brought back merit based federal hiring plans. You're trying to fix the government, but the government is always going to be broken if we don't call out our representatives,
But
like Mike
nobody
Johnson.
nobody is.
Nobody's calling them out. Have you noticed that all the complaining is on Donald Trump?
Yeah.
It's Daniel,
And
Christian.
I get it cuz
We're
he should be pushing them, so I get that. But also it's like, okay, without the Senate, without the House, you can't get anything officially done. You could do executive orders, but that shit's going to go away.
you know who
We said it on election night, so
with all the bitching and whining going on about ICE, immigration, um, affordability. You know who's been awfully quiet? It is our representatives who have the ability to work together to change the laws. An executive order is only going to last the next 3 years.
mhm.
If you want real change, you got to change the laws, especially when it comes to like ICE. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
We'll see what they do, but I'm telling you, man, it feels like we're just wasting a lot of time.
So we're going to war, and it's looking ugly.
We might go to war for Greenland, right? The EV mandate has been revoked, right? So one of the big reasons why I think we should go into Greenland is because if those resources that we can use to make more electric cars, but the EV mandate was revoked, so what are we really doing there? Um, there's a rule. There's the new rule where if you want to put in a new law, you have to take 10 out. I like that one because we have a lot of regulations going on
Unnecessary laws.
and a lot of unnecessary laws. Steps towards closing the Department of Education. Been learning a lot about that recently, and who funded the start of the Department of Education and why they might have done it to create.
You mean the Ottoman Empire, Geo?
Nah, it's nothing about Rockefeller and him making the education system work to create more
Perfect
workers,
little farmer boy.
perfect little workers, little drone
Factory.
bees out there.
Little factory kids.
Um, look, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on, but I want to. I'm gonna skip some of these things because I feel like I'm sounding like a cheerleader here for Donald Trump, and going down this list, I think we all agree that he's not doing enough. He's spread, and maybe what's happening is he's spreading himself too thin.
Maybe.
Where's the focus? Because there's a lot of things on that. I was only halfway down the list. I mean, I didn't even get into the no the no girls and boys sport or no boys and girls sports things like that. Uh, so you know, I think maybe he's spreading himself too thin. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, guys, and I usually don't do that.
Hmm.
Let's talk about Davos because I think this is important before we tune out. The European countries have gotten together and they have united in bashing on Trump. The European stance on Greenland, they've got Sweden's back. And the European / NATO allies openly discuss concerns about a rupture with the United States. They don't want to be our homies no more, guys. These mother.
All my friends are dead.
um, they're sick and tired of the tariffs and the threats that we've given them, and the Greenland related tensions. Everybody's bringing it up. Everybody's got Greenland's back.
Except
Nobody wants the
Italy.
United States to go into Greenland.
Except
We're gonna
Italy.
stand up. We're gonna protect Greenland. We're gonna protect Sweden. We're gonna do whatever they want to do. Have you guys heard the rumor that we're like there's already a price for Greenland, and we're probably gonna give every citizen there $100,000?
Yeah. For what? They don't have nothing over there.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know, Gio. I don't know. When you kind of bummed me out when we were looking over what Trump has done, you know?
It's not enough. Globalization is failing.
Oh shit.
Well, there's
Oh
people
my
there's
God.
people there at Davos that are calling globalization out. Mainly Americans.
I mean, okay, hold on. Go back to that 100,000. I hope that shit's not true.
Why not?
Because I want 100,000.
Yeah, what the fuck? They gave people $3,000 each to self-deport.
I think it comes out to about $3 billion.
I don't care.
I'll tell you why I agree with it, and I know why you don't agree with it because you don't like giving money away.
No.
I agree with
Not
it.
when we're failing here.
I agree with it. Go ahead and look it up. As far as the figure, how much are we going to get return on investment from the resources that we're expected to get from Greenland. Because that's what this is about. This is what everybody's protecting. Let's not pretend that this is about security. It's about the resources on Greenland. How much is Greenland worth?
Hmm. Not as much as Venezuela oil, I would have thought.
It's going to be way more.
Hmm.
I guarantee you, it's going to be way more.
Hmm.
Nobody looked it up.
Nope. Well, why didn't anybody else go get it?
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, no, I don't know. He's done good shit, but I feel like we're wasting too much fucking time and focused on other things that have zero to do with helping the actual American people right now. And that might be good in 5 years, 10 years, whatever, or a year from now, but I don't know. People are fucking pissed today here.
So the the thought is that Greenland has the resources that are probably worth about $4 trillion. Could exceed $4 trillion, especially when you start to consider inflation. So in a few years, if we invest, 800 trillion, because I think they said that it was about 800 trillion that we'd have to pay
I
Sweden,
hear you.
or
I
a
hear you.
billion. Excuse me, billion. 800 billion.
I hear you on that
B.
4 trillion. But what has our government done with money that makes you think they're gonna wisely handle that $4 trillion?
Man,
I saw a daycare center the other day, and I
I'm sorry,
today
Joe. I have zero faith in
I stared at that
them right
at
now.
we can
yeah.
open a lot of Leering centers with $4 trillion.
Well, somebody will. I'm just saying. I don't. They don't know how to manage money. What are they gonna do? They're gonna send it everywhere else but here.
Yeah, I think I saw Chuck Schumer talking about reversing everything that Doge did, if they did anything. But
Okay, dude. Sorry, guys. I'm fucking negative Nancy today. But
Let's go.
when, again, more than likely, Democrats can get control eventually. So if the Republicans don't make all this shit law, what do you think they're gonna do when they're back in power? We already saw what they do when Biden was in there. That was like a Miller Light, you know? Next time they're gonna give you a fucking IPA of just here you go. So that's why I'm like, I don't like this time wasting that the government is doing right now. I don't, because I can see what's gonna come. And if you don't think, if they already did it, they already went after their political opponents. They already tried to, you know, force vaccinate us. They already, all the stuff that they've already tried to do that we lived through, they
yeah.
get power again, and there's nothing there to protect us, because nothing is getting actually put in place that will stop that, or fortify against that. Dude, if Biden wasn't shit compared to what's going to come.
Mhm.
Valid points.
So I just want people to think on that. And I'm sorry for being so negative, but
Well, Daniel, you bring up good points, and it's a lot of these moves that we're making in the last few months is waste and waste, fraud, and abuse. Let's call it what it is. Going into Venezuela and taking out Maduro. But do we need to do that? Why did we need to do that?
because he's a bad man.
Because he's a bad man, and I get it. Like I look personally, I'm happy they did it. I think he was a terrible person, brought a lot of hell on his country. Um, but as far as American interests go, why did we need to do it? Because of BRICS? Because China and Russia in Brazil had a lot of control in there, and we were afraid that they were going to have communism.
Hmm.
What does that have to do with us?
I don't know.
We might be going in and going after Iran. What does that have to do with us? The people in the Middle East hate it when we go in and destroy the little bit of what they have going on over there. Like we gotta let them get it together, right? Um, we were just in Africa because they were killing Christians. Now I'm Christian, and I think that I like that we're standing up for Christians, but what does that have to do with us as a nation?
Top flight security of the world, Craig.
Just and, I get what you're saying, Daniel. It's a lot of waste here and there, but um, at the same time, uh, when you have um, when things are better everywhere else, it can only benefit us here. Um, Personally, I think it would be in our interest to own Greenland. I think it's in our interest to control Venezuela, but you bring up valid points. There's going to be a lot. It's more likely that we're going to mess this up.
Yeah. No, I mean, I just think obviously we've said it many times. Nobody's gonna save us but us. We're the only ones that are gonna correct it. So if we're voting based on what's happening somewhere we're not living at, then yeah, we're gonna be stuck in this
Uh,
bullshit.
mm,
So we have to focus on what affects us locally
don't
and
don't
fix that.
don't worry about being pessimistic, Daniel. This is why we're here today because this is all we have. This is all we can do is call it out and say the truth, right? We're free minds, so say what you got to say. I want to give a shout out to Tulare King's Resources for Life. Um, they have an event going on this weekend. Well, there is a major event going on here in California, specifically in San Francisco. They have the Walk for Life, um, where you can join them on January 24th. 2026, you can walk alongside people from all ages, backgrounds, and races and creeds to peaceably protest abortion in San Francisco on January 24th. Um, I don't know if they're still doing it or if there's still availability, but they do have a bus.
I
You
saw
can,
today that their bus is full.
their bus is full.
Hmm.
Oh man, what a shame. Well, get some friends together and go up there. Um, they say
Oh,
that
hey
every
Christian,
year it grows.
before I take off, Steve Hilton's gonna be in Redwood City tomorrow morning.
I'm gonna go give him a hug, Gio, and go, "Hey,
Loving you is
this is from you,
easy
Gio."
'cause you're beautiful.
I
La,
gotta
la, la,
I gotta
la.
bounce. I'll,
Oh.
I'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
All
man.
right.
Shout out to Tulare King's Resources for Life. We're gonna be on with them this week, next week, aren't we, Daniel? So we'll post about that. Um,
Take us home, Gio.
let's end it here. Daniel's gone. Um, we always end it with a prayer, Christian. And Daniel came in and ruined the mood.
Dang.
No, we need it as a nation, as a state, as a nation.
We got a lot of fixing to do.
We got a lot of fixing to do, and we definitely can't do it alone. We're gonna need a lot of spiritual motivation. So, if you're new to the show, or especially prime time. If you're new to prime time, we always end it out with a prayer. So I'm going to end it out with a prayer. And I wish you all a very nice evening and a blessed rest of the week. Let's do this prayer. Let's bow our heads, close our eyes, give reverence to the Lord. Heavenly Father, we come before your throne. We thank you for the blessings and the privilege of being able to gather here today, for us to be able to share, for our listeners to be able to tune in and have a community to enjoy um, the current events going on, um, of the things that we got to talk about today. We ask you, Lord, to bless us as we tune out for the evening, but not to just bless us, but to be with those individuals out there in Minnesota, those churches that are being targeted. Be with those the law enforcement out there that's being targeted, and to straighten some things out, Lord, because we know that things need to be straightened out there. It's not all um, it's not all well and good with ICE, and I know that not all um, ICE departments are like that, but something fishy going on up there, and be with those folks out there so that it doesn't escalate. Well, I also ask you, Lord, to bless this state of California and the nation of the United States, to protect our president. And as much as we don't like our governor, he is a child of God. So we ask you to bless him and protect him also. And Lord, we ask you to dismiss us from this show, never from your presence. Lord, allow us to walk in your grace. Those that have not come to accept you, open up their hearts, hopefully. If you're looking for a church, I don't know where you're at, but reach out to me and I'll help you find one locally. Um, we'll find you a good um, servant of the Lord to help pastor you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Christian, I'll see you next week.
See you next week,
Ladies
Gio.
and gentlemen, audience, we'll see you next week.